Have you ever been driving on the road, then all of a sudden, boom, you hear a loud crash and you ran over something that you didn't know was on the road? Well, so have I. And instead of waiting for a tow truck for hours or waiting for my dad to save me on the side of the road, I decided to learn how to change my own flat tire so I wouldn't be stuck in a situation like this being on the side of the road for hours. Today, I will go through the process of changing a tire safely and efficiently. I will go over step by step and the tools needed, how to remove your old tire, and how to install the new spare tire so you can properly get back on the road with confidence. So here I have my PowerPoint of how to change a tire. Step 1, you're going to want to pull over and put your hazard lights on. So right here, your hazard lights do look like this. Pull over to a flat, safe area to stop and turn on your signal lights before starting anything. So before you get out of the car, you need to turn these hazard lights on. This is just going to notify other drivers that something is happening. Once that is done, it's safe to get out the car and assess the damage. Step 2, you're going to want to gather the correct tools. So you're going to need a jack. Looks like this. Every car should have one. If you don't have one, it's a really good idea to get one just in case you're in a situation like this. You're going to want to use a lug wrench. So right here in the middle, these are just used to loosen the lug nuts on the tire. And optional, gloves, make it a little dirty, and a flashlight just in case something like this happens at night. And step 3, you're going to loosen the lug nuts before lifting. So in here in these images, you see they are doing that just a little bit, just because doing this will prevent a wheel spin from happening. Step 4, you're going to use the car jack to jack up the car and remove the lug nuts and remove the flat tire. So we have here, you see they're doing that. So right now, with that, you put this part on the floor, and then this part goes under your car. You're going to use this to lift it, and then you just do the opposite way to lower it down. After that is done, you're going to use the lug wrench to remove the bolts and then remove the flat tire. Now, step 5. Once the bolts are out and the flat tire is out as well, you're going to align the new wheel, your spare tire, and then hand tighten the lug nuts like they're doing here with the lug wrench where they belong. Then you're going to want to crisscross tighten after lowering the vehicle to ensure safety secure. So once you tighten them all as much as you can, you're going to want to use the car jack here. Just turn it the opposite way, and then it's going to slowly lower, but you want to make sure you're doing it slowly just so you don't hurt yourself. And then once it's all the way to the ground, you can crisscross those lug nuts just to make sure they're safely secured, because you don't want to be all over the road and wobbly. And then step 6, this is optional, but it's a good idea to check the tire pressure. If you can make sure to check proper tire pressure and ensure it's inflated properly, and drive cautiously until it's replaced. So right here in this image, you can see she has a portable one. Not everyone has one. It's a good idea to get one of those as well, just in case you're stuck in a situation like this. If not, a lot of gas stations or a lot of tire shops, they do have ones where you can go in for free, and then they can check it for you until you can get an appointment to get that spare tire replaced. And it's very important to get the spare tire replaced as soon as possible, only because those tires, you don't want to drive more than 50 miles an hour on those, because you could get another flat on the spare. So if you are still unsure on these steps and need more of a guide, there are many websites like motorz.org, which I had used, and YouTube videos that can help. These outline each step further in detail. I know the ones I went over, I just kind of went over them briefly, but if you're still unsure and need a more visual, you can use the YouTube videos. I recommend John Salt or Your Home Garage on YouTube. I watch those ones too, and those ones really help just so you can kind of see and have a visual of what exactly you need and what exactly you're looking for, and kind of how tight you need to do the bolts and everything. So as intimidating as it may seem, changing a tire will become a simple and manageable task. With the right tools, a little bit of patience, and the steps I covered today, you'll be able to do it with confidence. Remember, safety comes first, so take your time, trust yourself, and always remember to put your hazard lights on and follow the process. Next time you find yourself in this situation with a flat tire, don't panic. You'll know exactly what to do and exactly how to do it. And if you're still a little nervous or a little shy about it, it's always a good idea to call a tow truck or call a friend to come help you, because it never hurts to have more than one helping hand. Thank you.